Alright, my friends, I got a weird one for you. What does Mike Ehrmantraut from the show Breaking Bad have in common with the attempted assassination of Donald Trump and the fact that it snowed 2 days later at the Philadelphia airport, the same state that Donald Trump was shot? Might seem a little weird now, but wait till you see this. Alright, everybody, welcome back. July 25th, 2024. And yes, this is definitely weird, but by the time this video is over, you're gonna be like, wow, this is insane. So we gotta go back to that derecho that went underneath the Great Lakes pretty much just as that Trump rally took place in Butler, PA. Now, what's interesting about this situation is that 2 days later, after the Trump rally, there was a report of snowfall at the Philadelphia airport. And it's not the first time this has happened. For some reason, the Philadelphia airport has had the most reports of snow, with that number being 14 different times. Take that for what you will. Some people say it's hail, but there is a reason that the news put this out as snowfall and not hail, and I'm going to show you exactly what that was. Alright, so to tie this all together between Philadelphia, Mike Ehrmantraut, the Trump shooting, and this Philadelphia anomaly, we need to know the date. So obviously the Trump shooting was July 13th, the same day this first popped up over the state of Pennsylvania. It was then 2 days later that we got reports of snowfall at the Philadelphia airport, and in my opinion, it is due to this NextRad anomaly. We could see these beams bursting out of another NextRad tower down here. All this action taking place in the northeast as a derecho was finishing its lifespan. And then the same day as this anomaly, we have snow falling only a few miles from this NextRad tower after this anomaly pops up. And now this is where I'm going to tie it into Breaking Bad and the character of Mike Ehrmantraut. You can see I posted this tweet back on the 15th. I called it, "This is a spiritual war. We are seeing some weird Philadelphia connections to the Trump assassination attempt." The shooting takes place in Butler, PA. The next day, it snows in Philadelphia in 90-degree heat. And now if we take a look at this video clip, you are looking at Mike Ehrmantraut inside of a freezer truck. Obviously, if you watch this show, they're hauling drugs and he's watching the truck as they travel through the New Mexico desert. Now notice something. He is dressed in winter clothing that is inside of a cold environment. Think of this as the airport where it's snowing and cold, but then outside of the airport in the New Mexico desert, it is warm. Hence the 90-degree weather in Philadelphia at the time of the snowfall. Now, as we move more forward in this clip, Mike Ehrmantraut gets out of the truck, and this is the end of the scene. He was just in a shootout. Now, guess what his character plays in this show besides the role he's playing for Gus? Mike Ehrmantraut is a retired Philadelphia cop. Okay, that is our Philadelphia connection. It snowed in the airport of Philadelphia. He is a Philadelphia cop. And now the most amazing part of this all, during that shootout, Mike Ehrmantraut is shot in his right ear. He reaches up to touch it right there, just as Trump did. He then pulls his hand away, looks at the blood, and then boom, he lifts up his hat, and there's his ear, the top right ear, shot off in a shootout. Now think about all these connections, my friend. He's a Philadelphia retired cop. It snowed in Philadelphia 2 days after the Trump assassination attempt. All of this taking place in the state of Pennsylvania while there's a NextRad anomaly that I believe caused that snowfall. And then to think that there's a clip that is years old now. This clip was aired. What are the chances of all this stuff coming together, my friends? I know this isn't a normal video that I usually do. There's a lot of spiritual stuff going on here, but this stuff is very legit, and you can't make this up. Just the connection with the ears alone makes this clip incredible coming from Breaking Bad. There's also movies out there with very similar sniper situations that took place just like at the Trump rally. So once again, my friends, are we being told what happens before it happens? That's something I want you to tell me down below. We are living in very, very weird times, my friends. Be safe, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all and you will get all notifications from this channel. And trust me, you won't be disappointed.